Welcome, 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 folks, and all that good stuff to another one. DJ Khaled episode not episode. Welcome to Mz.KIR online open mic Pajama Jam. Okay, got the bonnet on. I got my jammies. Okay. Now, for those who are just tuning in, welcome. We have two parts tonight. In my Bernie Mac voice, we have on part one, Poesis Spoken Word, Marada Bradford, Ngoma Hill, Maya the Bee, and Omawale Rising. That's part one. And then part two, we're going to have Curvilicious, Treja Vu, Spitfire, and North Philly's finest. So they're going to be part two. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, I'm going to do my disclaimer before we start. Clearing throat. Like to hear it go. Mz.KIR, online open mic, and live with Mz.KIR podcast. All about the positivity. Okay, positive vibes. So with that being said, if you have an issue with any of our performers, leave it outside. As my grandmother used to say, if you don't have something nice to say, don't say nothing at all. Zip it, lock it. Don't put it in your pocket, but throw it into the street and roll it back and forth over with it on your car, okay? Because we're not doing that here, okay? If you put a negative comment in the comment section, I'm going to delete it, okay? Because like I said, we don't do that, okay? Positive vibes only. We being breezy. Now, with that being said, again, welcome, welcome. And let's see. Who are we going to start with first? Poessence. Poessence. Tell the folks out there in YouTube land who you are in my Mufasa voice from the Lion King. Poessence. Remember who you are. Remember.
Well, right now I'm missing my bonnet. Like I'm having a bonnet withdrawal right now. I'm just saying, but I got my muumuu on, so I'm good. I got my muumuu on. I'm just waiting for my bonnet. But beyond that, I am a spoken word artist. I'm a mom, and I'm a momager. I'm a co-host, and I'm a published author. And I also have a publishing company now where I help people who feel like they want to publish. They don't know what to do, how to get there. So, I try to make it a little bit easier for them. It's called Publishing with a Purpose.
Okay, Poessence. Yes, girl. Okay. All right. Show your love out there, folks, for Poessence, who is also co-host of Live with Mz.KIR. Show some love. Show some love. Snap it up. Okay, Poessence, do your thing, ma'am.
Yes. I guess. I guess I'll start off with this one. Is anybody thirsty? Well, I am. I don't want no salsa water or Sprite. I need Pepsi. Straight up, no chaser. If the top don't pop and fizzle, then that ish ain't for me. See, I needed to hit that sweet spot in the back of the throat. Can I ask you a question? Can I straddle your cerebral cortex with my verbs and adjectives? Can you dangle your participles in my compound words? Can we explore our nouns and spread pronouns on white sheets? Do you have a drink for me? Dehydration set in, and I'm celibate to the flavor. Yearning for the thirst quencher, but his reach is beyond me, like two atoms combined. Can we explode in the elements and let our molecules saturate the earth? Like a mirage, I see the ocean come away with me. Like let our notes blend like an old love song. Strong and current waves hit like thunderstorms on a cold night. In sync, we cry out, melodic tones, let's drift away. Curves meet frames as we disappear. Limitless pleasure, let the tide take over. Like churros dipped in cinnamon, I want to taste all your flavors. Savor the moment. I want you to feel like Houdini and my body, your greatest magic trick. Pick and move my treasure, be your bounty like red October. Can you see the target? Can you be the common denominator to my incomplete fraction? Satisfaction guaranteed to quench my thirst. Let me guzzle the remnants to the last drop. The taste of an ice cold Pepsi.
Okay, snap it up. Show your love out there, my Steve Harvey voice. Show your love for Poessence spoken word. Snap it up. Snap it up. Okay, next up. Okay, Matthew's not here. Or is he? Wait, let me see. No, he's not here. Okay. All right, next up. Show your love in my Steve Harvey voice for Ngoma Hill. Now, Ngoma, before you spit your piece, tell the folks out there in YouTube land who you are in my Mufasa voice from The Lion King. Ngoma, remember.
Okay, I'm trying to find you. I'm having issues here. I don't know if you
Uh-oh.
hear me or not.
Oh.
Yeah, let me come back because I'm not actually on.
Okay.
I wanted it to.
All right.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so while we wait for Ngoma, let's see. Okay, while we wait for Ngoma, Omawale, tell the folks out there who you are in my Mufasa voice from The Lion King. Omawale, remember who you are. Remember.
What's up? What's up? Thank you for having me back. This is my third time on the Pajama Jam, open mic, Mz.KIR, all those things. I'm happy to be here. My name is Omawale Rising, poet, spoken word artist in the Savannah, Georgia area. Husband and father, trying to hold it down, keep it real. You understand?
Okay.
Just doing all the things, and trying to bring forth healing waters and elevation to the masses.
All right. Okay. Show your love out there, folks, for Omawale Rising. Snap it up, clap it up, snap, snap. Omawale.
My bad, I missed my cue, didn't I? I did that before. All right, I'll go ahead and drop this real quick. It's short. It's titled Moving with a Purpose. Can y'all hear me okay?
We can hear you.
Moving with a purpose, and it goes a little something like this. It's a little tricky because I like to, I like to be standing and moving, but we'll make this work. Moving with a purpose. It goes like this. These things they constantly miss. that black magic we possess. Everything we create, rejecting all hate. Keep it moving fresh out the gate. From chitlins to chicken wings, we give life and promote things. Out of darkness, bringing light. Many wrongs, we make them right. Like the N word, so demeaning. We just added a bit of seasoning, taking chances, line dances. You can see that this romance is just the love for our culture. Yes, our sisters and our brothers, shoulders broad in one accord, penniless but still afford, making do under duress. We don't stress, just confess that a power from on high never leaves us, won't deny that our sensei, our savior, that pathway, arranger, new kingdom, it's coming, new Jerusalem, yes, he's bringing, waking up to all the facts. We survived the worst attacks. In his words, we have this promise, motherland, he will heal this. Stand on business. Seed of David. So bold despite the hatred. Come from nothing. Now we're something. Singing praises to the true King. Thank you.
Okay, snap it up. Show your love, folks. Show your love. Steve Harvey voice for Omawale Rising. Snap it up. We being breezy tonight on Mz.KIR Pajama Jam. Okay. Being breezy. Feel the breeze. All right. Get your bonnets on. Okay. Your head rags, your do rags, bathrobes. Okay. Your pillows, your tea, orange juice, any type of juice. Yeah, your soda. Yeah, coffee, smoothie, even your wine. And join us. Join us for the breeziness because we breezy in our pajamas. Okay. All right. Ngoma, you ready now?
Yeah.
All right, folks. Show your love out there for Ngoma Hill. Now, Ngoma, tell the folks out there who you are in my Mufasa voice from The Lion King. Ngoma.
So yeah,
remember,
I'm a spoken word artist and a multi-instrumentalist. I've been doing this for about 50 years, something like that. I used to live in Newark. I was a part of the Spirit House Movers and Players with Amiri Baraka. But I've been doing this for a while. I got this book out called I Didn't Come Here to Tap Dance. If you're interested, let me know. I'll look you up. Science doesn't care if you don't believe in science. God doesn't care if you don't believe in God. Only Trumple Skin Thin cares if you don't believe in Trumple Skin Thin. But the latest poll, what happened? Sorry, yo. But only Trumple Skin Thin cares if you don't believe in Trumple Skin Thin. But the latest polls show that even MAGA no longer believes that he's a president that can be supported. And impeachment is just around the corner, waiting for prison to join the circus. The cabinet is a clown car about to crash, and the rest of the world can see that the resident in the White House has no clothes, standing bare naked in the face of adversity, waving white flags on a daily basis, trying to bail out of a sinking ship without lifeboats. The rest of the planet watches as the world turns. Oil prices spike along with the price of food and health care. in the yet to be united snake. As America becomes a third world country and detention centers rise like fungus. The Fourth Reich is obvious, while citizens have their fingers crossed, praying to Trump's infant, to pretending that he's Jesus, praying for Allah on Easter Sunday, admonished by the Pope, while prayers are recycled pulp fiction. Congress plays see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil, and Joe Citizen asks, what would Jesus say?
Okay, show your love, folks. Show your love for Ngoma Hill. Snap it up, snap it up. Okay, in the comments section, Rosalia is in the building. Hey, Rosalia. She said, peace, poetry, family. Peace to you, Rosalia. All right. Next up, show your love for Poetic Healing. Poetic Healing. Hello. 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 Okay. Oh, Lord.
Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, good evening, good evening.
Hello. Okay, Poetic Healing. Tell the folks out there in YouTube land who you are in my Mufasa voice from The Lion King. Poetic Healing. Remember who you are. Remember.
I am Poetic Healing, transforming pain into poetry. I'm also a mother of two. And I'm just a dope poet that has transformed their pain into poetry. And also, I am an author. I have 4 books out. My latest book is a poetry book called The Scars of a Concrete Rose. And I'm also a part of Dallas Poetry Commission. And I'm just living with what poetry does for me. I'm also being honored this year as nominated as Female Poet of the Year, and also being honored as an author this year. So I'm just here. I'm glad about it, and I'm thanking God for the doors that He's opening that no man can shut. And I'm also making my acting debut this summer and this fall, starring in a movie called Hood Time. Start shooting this August. And in November, I am in a stage play called The Mother of Inmates. So,
All right.
thank you guys.
Snap it up.
And
Show your love.
About me.
Snap it up. Show your love. In my Steve Harvey voice. Show your love out there. All right. Do your thing.
Ooh. I've been doing a lot of writing, so this here is some new-ish. This one is called Diamond in the Rough. I was made and built from the dirt. I was made and built from the dirt. I played in and planted flowers that held nothing but hurt. The pressure of being pressurized, like being in a pressure cooker when I open my thighs. I've learned from an early age, from all the fondling, feeling, molesting, and touching, that my body never belonged to me. I felt like everybody that came in contact with me felt like they had ownership of my body instead of me. Being conditioned but never knew it was wrong, from uncles that wanted you sitting on their laps to other ones that want to play hide and go get.
hiding, ducking, and dodging, trying not to be caught, as this was the game we played, but somehow they would say it wasn't your fault, or it wasn't your fight, as you fight to keep your panties up, but as a kid, you don't have enough strength to overpower, so you just give up. Your cries go unheard for years and you go silent, screaming, yelling, waking up in nightmares that wasn't so pleasant. Sleeping with your head covered under the pillow with chairs against the door. You're scared of the boogeyman that might come knocking on the door. So you hide in the closet, or you go to the bathroom to run water just so they can hear the faucet. And cry tears that cut deep through the soul. Cry tears that cut deep through your soul, but your tears have nowhere to go. So they run down your face uncontrollably because you no longer have control. The only sign you hear is the breaking of your soul. Nobody listening, nobody cares, nobody's coming to save you, is all the words I kept hearing in my head. Scared to go to sleep because I do believe in the monster up under the bed. I played in the dirt and I made mud pies. I played in the dirt, planting flowers till they all died. I played in the dirt that covered shame, but I refused to let what people did to me continue to cause me pain. I was raised and baptized in the hurt, triggered from all the wrong things still. Couldn't nobody see me. I was pressurized and crushed like the diamond in the rough and became the rose that grew through the concrete. But as I rise, life was tough, but I had to remind myself that I am the diamond in the rough. Poem.
Okay, show your love in my Steve Harvey voice. Okay, for poetic healing. Yes, snap it up in them comments. Snap it up. Okay. Matthew's still not here. All right, so I guess I'll go. All right, let's see. Let me dig in the crates. Into the Vanna White, my lovely book. All right. I'm gonna do a hood prayer because it just went right to that one. So I guess it's meant for me to read this tonight. So like to hear it go. Drum roll for me, Mz.KIR. Capital K-I-R, keeping it real. That is me, the poetic lyricist. And like to hear it go. Heavenly Father, I come before you today, asking that your will be your way. Protect me from those bullets that stray. Dear Lord, please bless me and help me when those streets try to take hold of me. Let me be free of the gangs and not be another black man slain. Lift me up and check me when I get it twisted and not let my words be contradicted. Keep me alive, because in the hood is where I try to survive those drive-bys on a daily basis. Protect me in school while I get my education without having to worry about those who are on probation. And should I wear the color of red, let me not be mistaken and found dead. And where the flesh may be weak, let me not give into temptation. Yet contemplation of where I lay, I pray. These four letters do not strike and take me away. AIDS, this disease could care less who it affects. Its prey is not only those that are gay. It don't discriminate, so get it straight, see. Being straight won't necessarily help you escape this deadly illness. And let there be monogamy between my partner and me, and I pray that any beefs be settled peacefully, without making someone pull the trigger on me. And for those in the state pen, let me not offend, for only you can judge, but let me never hold a grudge. I say a prayer for those that are doing hard time, but are innocent of their crimes. And may you open up heaven's gate should death be my fate. And while I'm down here on earth, let me not forget my worth. Help me, O Lord, to make thy money and not let thy money make me. And may those that are hustling on the city block selling rocks stop and find their purpose in life, to love you with all thy might. Lord, there's a war out there, and in my heart I am aware that you are near. Forgive the sins of the father and those that come before me, and I ask that you help them walk righteously. And should I be unable to move from the hood, let my life's journeys be as they should. And if I could, let me share my story and it be a testimony for all in the struggle like me. May I be the messenger of hope. And for all that are lost, may they be found, I pray, each day. Amen. And that was a hood prayer, an original by me, Mz.KIR, not to be confused with the remix. And Tears, Street Backwards. Bruh, where you at? I'm trying to do the remix to the remix. All right. Back up to the stage. Show your love. Round 2. Fight. My Mortal Kombat voice. Show your love once again for Poessence Spoken Word. Snap it up.
I got my bonnet now. I got my bonnet.
Okay. Yes. Bonnets.
I'm ready now. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm ready. So this one is something that I wrote last year. Interesting, but I've never read it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. So I'm gonna read it. Hands meet the counter's edge. Breath catches between shadow and light. Each stroke, slow, deliberate, pulls color from the dark, bringing warmth to what was once forgotten. The air hums with something unspoken, a pulse beneath the quiet. Movement finds its rhythm, soft against strong, steady as a heartbeat. Fingers trace what words can't hold, and silence, that heavy, waiting silence, turns into sound. In that moment, creation hums. The unseen breathes again, and from stillness, something new begins to move. Hands meet the counter's edge, and the world learns to feel again. And peace.
Okay. Show your love, folks. Show your love for Poessence Spoken Word. All right, my bad, folks. Maya the Bee was supposed to go. I'm sorry.
Y'all chop meat over here?
I'm sorry, Maya.
I'm just chilling.
Oh my God. My bad, Maya. All right, Maya. So tell the folks out there who you are in my Mufasa voice from the Lion King. Maya, remember who you are. Remember.
Yeah. So usually, man, yo, you hurt my feelings.
I'm sorry, Maya. I still love you. I got nothing but love for you in my heavy D voice.
So usually I don't even say that much, but I just go ahead and I just want to spit. But dang, I done had a lot happen. I got a whole new LLC. I got a website, myedab.com.
Okay,
You know, yeah. You know, I've been doing some professional things, but I'm still not a professional. You know, poetry is still therapy to me. But anyway, it's gonna be Memorial Day on Monday, and usually I don't say anything. It's a lot of I'm a mother, a wife, and a disabled Army veteran, and a lot of us don't say anything. But like a lot of people say Happy Memorial Day, but that's like saying like Happy Funeral or Happy Wake.
Yeah.
So it's not Happy Memorial Day. Just say like have a good Memorial Day and stuff like that, yo. You know, if you want to say something about Memorial Day. But anyway, so I guess I'm gonna do this piece. I most of my poems are for mental health and social injustice. But anyway, if you want to know more, myedab.com. That's my new website I got up. Yeah.
Okay, Maya, snap it up. Show some love for Maya the Bee. Where's the love in the
Yeah,
comments?
you got it up. Yeah. Appreciate it. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this old piece I got called "Home of the Brave" for that. This is the home of the brave, home of the unwavering slave, taught to behave, who never forgave themselves from the trauma that life compels, laid their life at their graves, paved their way, paid their way. This is the home of the brave. I am not a bot. I am not who you thought I was because I cannot be bought. Wait, yes I can. I'm just a product of Uncle Sam. I never had enough to pay for this land because this land is your land. This land is not my land. You see the shining sea, you need to understand me. This voyage was unplanned like a pregnancy, but the state won't let me abort it. Forget democracy, you see. Once you get distorted, you want to hoard it like it never existed. Try to pray away the demons like you never enlisted. I wish I could see through God's eyes, but it's easier to see through the devil's. He want to give you medals like you on different levels and keep you steady throwing pebbles at Ali who resisted. But we always want to shun the ones unassisted. America's twisted. We got 1,000 parties, but can't vote for the ones that's restricted. Now you want to look at me like I'm the threat, like I'm the one who put your world on reset, like I'm in debt. Now I'm upset. Don't forget, history speaks to the world's most obedient sheep. You sound asleep and don't want me to stay woke. Oh, forgive me. I never asked permission before I spoke. Never tallied your opinions before you destroyed my dominions. Let's pretend unprovoked, like you didn't poke the lion's den. Let's pretend you didn't steal 1 million men and they didn't march for the art of existence. This is America. We never weather resistance. Our Constitution is inconsistent. We never tethered forgiveness. Bear with me. We just talking business here, mister. I hope my words hit nerves and wrap you up tighter than a boa constrictor. I hope the blood hits you worse than the flood of Noah's predictor. Because if you never knew fear, then you never read scripture. You ain't got to see my picture just to know me. Because if you read my story, then to God be the glory. This ain't Mari. I know who my father is. And if you never took a test, then you never aced a quiz. I never questioned my life until it was taken from me. Everybody trying to battle in a box just to rule a country. This earth is just dirt, a temporary desert. You fighting over something that you can't own forever. I'm thinking about eternity and whether I can endeavor the pressure, because I don't want nothing lesser than the kingdom he created for me. You can have it all. I just want the mercy. I already know I'm not worthy and I can't do this on my own. So you can stay here. I just want to go home.
Okay.
Ooh, yes. Show your love out there. Show your love for Maya the Bee. Killer bees on the swarm. Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang forever. Sue. Sue. All right. Show your love in the comments, folks. Show your love. Steve Harvey voice. All right. Now, officially round 2. Show your love for back up to the stage Ngoma Hill.
Yeah. So this poem I'm gonna do is different than the one I had planned on doing. But being though it's about Memorial Day, I'm a Vietnam vet. I was an infantryman, and so this poem is called A Vet's Poem to His Children. A vet's poem to his children. They will tell you this is the last war, the war to end all wars. Don't believe them. War only brings war. They will tell you that it is your duty to protect democracy, but democracy doesn't live here anymore. She left with the buffalo afraid of being burned like witches at the stake, chased away for prophesizing eternal life. They will say they were ordained by God. Don't believe them. They only think they are gods. Their sons have not seen war, nor the chicken hawks who vote to send my sons away to kill someone they never met that looks like you or me and was also sent to kill like chess pieces on a board. They will bribe you with student loans on the GI Bill and veterans' mortgages. But there is no bribe to pay for contamination from spent uranium or Agent Orange or your missing leg. They didn't tell you war is not a video game. Someone really has to die. The next body bag could contain the remains of Americans on this soil. Fragmentations of realities they didn't tell you that your life is expendable. Easily traded for the privileged in drive-thrus, while half the planet has no shoes. How many lives per gallon would it take to fill you up? Release the pump. Don't let the blood overflow.
All right, folks, show your love once again for Ngoma Hill. Snap it up in them comments. Show that love. Show that love. Okay. And don't forget to share this because sharing is caring and caring is sharing. And we are being so breezy tonight on Mz.KIR's online open mic Pajama Jammy Jam. Okay. Next up, show your love once again for Omawale Rising. Show your love. Show your love in them comments. Show your love.
All right. The title of this one is The Game Plan. It's the game plan. Okay. And it goes a little something like this. You know, it didn't make sense to me that everywhere we're found, the melanated are the subject of hatred, banned like we're X-rated. I see it all around. I used to think that since I wear this color, I'll remain in a status of dishonor. I guess I'll suffer while they thrive, but I couldn't go along with all that jive. I was made to be alive. That's when the Lord pulled back the curtain. I paid attention to what was hidden in plain sight. The tendencies of the Euro descended, the way they centered themselves and stole all the light. That constant yearning for relevance, for power and control, qualities they didn't naturally possess, but was needed to serve their ultimate goal, using the tools of treachery and lies, a substitute for what nature denied, covered themselves in all the sheep's clothing, stolen glories, painful stories so controlling. It didn't take long, new system created so strong, made melanin content a deciding factor. We who had the most had to get smaller so that those with the least could rise and shine brighter. This involved the worldwide campaign to hide from the culture what the vulture stole. So successful, it convinced the whole world. It was bold, a concept of hatred so cold. Other ethnicities trapped in the crossfire, caught up in the brand new propaganda, began to align with the lies of the faker, who spread the filth through all kinds of media. In the halls and in the walls of Grandma's house, you'll find a pasty-faced picture of the deity or praying hands with beads of the rosary. And that was all you were supposed to see. Wise man said there's three things that can't be hidden: the sun, the moon, and the last is the truth. Well, I got a small axe for that big old tree. These words will chop it down to the root. I'm thinking about the fruit. The fruit are the children coming up behind us, needing and seeking our protection. Eyes wide open, looking for some direction. Let me spill some tea for this new generation. I'll tell them that they descended from greatness, been brewing on the back burner for many ages, toiled through various stages of strangeness, but one day soon, they're all gonna change this. Thank you.
Okay, show your love once again. Show your love for Omawale Rising. Snap it up. Snap it up. Okay, back up to the stage. Once again, show your love for Poetic Healing.
Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. This is a new one as well. The name of this piece is called Darkness. Open dark spaces, darkness all around, searching high and low, blind. I seem to can't find my way out. I'm searching and looking as if I'm out of space. So I blast off into the unknown still, pitch black space with nothing to see. But I feel like I'm falling with no end in reach. I'm out of place, nothing to grab or to hold on to. I'm slipping and I'm falling. Have you ever had that dream too? Can't find my way. It's too dark. That's what I begin to say. I can't see then to learn. I can't see then. I heard a still, quiet voice say, "Grab my hand, daughter. It is I God with my saving grace. Come into my light and watch me heal you and wash all your sins away." Saved poem.
Okay, show your love once again, folks, for Poetic Healing. All right, back up to the stage. Show your love for Maya the Bee.
All right. I got something new. This is it's a trigger warning though. Now, Mz.KIR, you know I wouldn't write it if it didn't need to be said.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, say it, Maya. Say it, girl.
You know me by now. You know I wouldn't write it if it didn't need to be said. Okay?
All right, girl.
That's all I gotta say. It's a trigger warning.
Okay. Show your love, folks. Show your love.
This piece is called They Use the Bible to Lift Them Up. They use the Bible to lift them up. Called him a great man with pure white skin, the chosen one of us. Used every scripture and verse to curse the black man, woman, and child. Slaves, obey your master. I'm going to take your wife and baptize her with this dick. Praise Jesus and smile. They use the Bible to lift them up. Nothing he could do was evil enough. As long as he was white, justice was right. He could tear the flesh from limbs of black men and nobody would flinch. Use a belt on them kids, because they don't know the law still want to see them get lynched. They used to hang black women from trees. Yeah. We used to know a different kind of equality in 1863. They used the Bible to lift them up. That's why they didn't want niggas to learn how to read and interpret stuff. Don't be a victim of white obedience. Being a Christian don't mean you used all the fake ingredients. Who told me not to respect my ancestors? Nobody. Who told me being black was a sin? Nobody. Who told me Jesus was a black man? My Bible. Who said it didn't say it? Nah, nigga, that ain't the same Bible I done read. Them white folks be misconstruing, and you the one be deluding to what they tell you to believe and do. They tried to turn the book into their truth. Now the devil want to use that against you. That's why they use the Bible to lift them up. You see, at 90 pounds, 5 foot, 1 inches, he was too weak and short. So his head couldn't reach the adult-sized electricity. And that's how the United States of America legally executed George Junius Stinney Jr. at the age of 14, the youngest nigga, person, child, on June 16th, 1944. You must pay attention and understand this was still a child, not a man, already scared and falsely convicted on a trial he didn't stand a chance. Took less than 10 minutes for a death sentence. Some sources want to take the situation lightly and say they just used a book to prop him up to die. Nah, say it with your chest out, because I ain't a dummy. And I know how to interpret your symbolism you weaponize for your lie. I've read my Bible. I didn't see what you see. Therefore, I can heal. Because what was once your sword is now my shield. I drink from my own cup, knowing now they only use the Bible to lift him up. Oh.
Ooh, that was fire. That was fire. That was fire. Show your love, folks. Show your love for Maya the Bee. Maya the Bee. Killer bees on the swarm, okay? Ooh, I got
Bees on the trap. Bees on the trap.
I gotta fan my laptop because it was smoking. Fan my laptop. Woo! Okay, show your love. See, we being breezy up in here. Okay, we being breezy. Okay, share this because the breeziness is extra breezy. All right. Let's see. Everybody went for round 2. Okay, I'm gonna forfeit my turn. And we're going to go back to Poessence Spoken Word. So this is round 3. Fight in my Mortal Kombat voice. So show your love once again for Poessence Spoken Word. Snap it up. Snap it up. Poessence.
She froze.
Oh no. The Tech Ninjas got Poessence again. Got type free Poessence in the chat. Say
Can you
free
hear me?
Poessence. We hear you, Poessence.
Hello?
Yes. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. No. I got that good Wi-Fi. They better not. Okay. I paid too much for this.
Okay.
Too much. Alrighty. This one is. Wait, if I can unlock my phone. That's crazy. Okay, here we go. This one is called The Things I Didn't Say. I never told them they hurt me. Not the ones who left fingerprints on my trust without ever touching my skin. Hard enough to be called violence, but deep enough to be remembered. I stayed quiet in rooms where my spirit was already packing its bags. Because somewhere in me, I believed that naming pain looked like weakness, like handing them proof that they had access. So I swallowed it, turned my silence into something that looked like strength, carried myself like I wasn't bleeding in places no one thought to check. And they never knew. Never knew that I was adjusting myself to fit inside their inconsistencies, making room where they had already made distance, that I was shrinking in spaces that no longer belonged to me, that I chose quiet over confrontation, peace over truth, and called it maturity. But it wasn't. It was fear, dressed in self-control, and the cost. I overstayed, gave energy to people who had already decided how little of me they could hold, left parts of myself behind in conversations that never happened. Because the truth is, it wasn't them. They kept me silent. That was me, not believing I could speak and still be whole after. But now, I don't carry silence like it's sacred. I don't protect people from the truth of what they did to me at the expense of myself. If it hurts, it gets named. If it costs me, it gets acknowledged. And if my voice shakes while I say it, so be it. Because I've learned that holding it in never kept me strong. It just kept me available for the same kind of pain to find me again. In peace.
Woo, yes. Show your love, folks. Show your love for Poessence Spoken Word. Snap it up. Snap it up. Okay. All right. This is round 3. Next, back up to the stage. Once again, show your love. Show your love for Ngoma Hill.
Okay. We shall not bow down to racism. We shall not bow down to injustice. We shall not bow down to exploitation. What you gonna do? I'm gonna stand. I'm gonna stand. I'm gonna stand. I'm gonna stand. Democracy. Teeter totters on the precipice without discontent. Look through the microscope of integrity, coming up deficient of honesty. As the college elects to misrepresent those crying out for proof that the so-called Constitution is constitutional. Not just archaic babble left over from centuries past, guarded by laughing gargoyles on the steps of justice. After the vague truth of Dracula, fangs dripping Middle Eastern oil, his fat fam needs a calamity. 500 years of lies backed up in his constitution. Constituents tired of being pregnant with hope, Seek out abortion. Feeling voting has no purpose in this hypocrisy. Where the two-headed coin has two bad sides, and anywhere it falls, oppression rules. Martial law hiding in the shadows, waiting for the eagle to fall. Conspiracy theories ignored, while those who disorder the new world wait for its deliverance to the gates of hell. We shall not bow down to racism. We shall not bow down to injustice. We shall not bow down to oppression. It's going to. I'm gonna stand. I'm gonna stand. I'm gonna stand. I'm gonna stand. Yeah. Go on.
All right, snap it up. Show your love. Show your love. Show your love, folks. For Ngoma Hill. Show your love. Show your love. Snap it up in them comments, okay? Snap it up in them comments. All right. Lady Shay 4323 says, if my voice shakes when I say it, I felt that poessence with a heart. Oh, thank you, Lady Shay Shay, for tuning in. All right. Okay. Back up to the stage again. Show your love for Omawale Rising. Show your love. Show your love.
There we go.
Snap it up.
All right.
Clap it up.
I had to unmute my mic. The title of this one is Emancipate Yourself. Emancipate Yourself. And it goes a little something like this. Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. None but ourselves can be what we ought to be. I'm going so hard for the future Black family, our hopes and dreams, the way it's supposed to be, you see? It's not hard when we're walking down the pathway to heaven, on the bright side of living, no deceit, no conniving. Not with me, cause we driving, can't afford to have you sliding. No more crying, wipe them tears, cause now it's time we arriving. We arriving at the time where the past meets the future. All the greatness that we had, now restored, faith and culture. Coming home like the sun, a prodigal on the run. Back to father, so much better. Breaking chains, great deliverer. Has me spitting words like fire. Coming from the great creator, where he comes to justify all who stared up in the sky, full of tears, asking why, and also asking when. Will the truth return again? Break us free from where they put us, on our backs, and then they left us, for the burning sun to hurt us, because they thought we had no purpose. Behold, a different harvest. I'll take it to the farthest. It's time that I discard this shackled mind I used to carry. Bent down low, worn and weary. Not no more, though. I'm a new man. Bringing hope, I found a new plan. Clouds unfolding up in glory. Bring good news. I tell the story to my brother, to my sister. Keep it real. Don't need no filter. To my brother, to my sister, this is our time. Look to the future. Thank you.
Show your love, folks. Show your love for Omawale Rising. Yes, snap it up. Breeziness. Feel that breeziness? Okay, we breezy on this Saturday, okay? Breezy on Mz.KIR's Pajama Jam online open mic. Breezy in our pajamas, our bonnets, okay, and all of that good stuff. All right. Back up to the stage. Show your love once again for Poetic Healing.
In honor of Mental Health Month, I'm gonna do this piece. It's called Russian Roulette. I grabbed my Glock today. I thought it would erase all my thoughts away. The more I closed my eyes, the deeper away my mind strayed. Nothing was positive. Everything in me filled up with tears. My soul just wanted to escape that way that day. I couldn't fathom leaving. I had so many plans and dreams that from my childhood was seeping through at bay. Trying to somehow live and see another day, another year, decade, another month, minute, or hour just to see if I had enough juice left in me to get past another dark day or night, to keep my head up, forget flight, just fight. Another fight, another battle that's out of sight. But a war is at hand. Good or bad, I will not fail. Good or bad, I will not fail. That's the only thing I can tell me. God is within her. She will not fail. As I get up off that floor, crying tears of steel, as I spin that barrel, Russian roulette, click, click, the roll of the barrel, click, click. As I cocked it back, one more time, I wailed out a scream of deliverance. Ah! And at that moment, my soul was free. I dropped that gun. No more playing Russian roulette with my dreams. My life, my peace, my sanity still lives and breathes through me. Poem.
Yes. Show your love. Show your love in my Steve Harvey voice once again. Okay. Poetic healing. Okay. Mz.KIR's online open mic fire, son, with like 12 N's. Son, in my Frachel Star voice. Okay, show your love, folks. Show your love. Yes, we breezy. We breezy. All right, so this one is what I like to call my nursery rhymes of blackness. And this is Georgie Porgy. And I wrote this. Ooh, this is a serious throwback. I wrote this 2008. So I'd like to hear it go. Drum roll, please. Georgie Porgy pudding pie kissed the girls and made them cry. Made them cry. He's so fly, but not that type of guy to stay with one
Hey,
girl.
let me know if I'm at the bottom tomorrow, okay?
That would ruin his whole world. Georgie Porgy pudding pie kissed them girls and made them cry from all those lies. From all those lies, he made them cry. One girl is not enough for him, having a hard time controlling his lust, and it doesn't help that they make a fuss. And I am filled with disgust, because it's hard to trust. Hard to tell who's genuine, and I wonder when, if any, truth from a man is ever told. Some are out and out bold with their actions, but let me explain. See, game recognizes game, and real recognizes real. And with that being said, every dog has its day. Why do dudes always think they can have it their way? This is not Burger King. Don't want nothing more than a fling. Georgie Porgy pudding pie kissed them girls and made them cry. Made them cry. Made them cry. Georgie Porgy, he's the man. Don't you understand? He's a player. Got an assortment of girls, females that's different types, but don't believe the hype. Get this, dude got a wife. Georgie Porgy pudding pie kissed the girls and made them cry. Made them cry. Why, Georgie? Why do you continue to make them girls cry? Had some good women, but you don't care because you just swimming. And I wonder when you're going to come to your senses, because the consensus is you're a dog. And you know what they say, you lie down with dogs, you wake up with fleas. And so with that, when you come with those tired lines, we smell the coffee and say, please, or more like, please. Georgie Porgy pudding pie kissed the girls and made them cry. Had enough of the lies, no time for goodbyes, but more like a good riddance. Georgie Porgy pudding pie kissed the girls and made them cry, but no longer did he make them girls cry. No longer did he make them girls cry. Poor Georgie got a taste of his own medicine, and no, you are not in the Player Hall of Fame veteran. Georgie Porgy Pudding Pie kissed the girls and made them cry, made them cry, made them cry. Kissed the girls, but no longer is he making them cry, making them cry. No longer is he making them cry. Oh, Georgie Porgy. And that was Georgie Porgy, and original by me, Mz.KIR, from what I like to call my nursery rhymes of blackness. So there it is, my Nas voice. All right, we still got a little bit of time. Since we got a little bit of time, Maya, you ready to go again?
Okay. So since we are still in mental health awareness month, I am going to do my favorite, not just mental health piece, but favorite piece ever. Like no matter what other piece I write ever, it's still not gonna be better than this piece right here because I wrote this for my babies. So nothing gonna top the piece that I wrote for my babies, even though they get on my nerves. Oh my God. Oh my God. But this piece, every mother, even and every father, that struggles with mental health and has kids, y'all gonna relate to this one. So this is for y'all too. Y'all gonna relate to this one. And again, my new website, myedabgot.com, for y'all sensies, y'all sensitive folks that want to have a good cry. It's got the video on there with my kids on there and the piece on there. So if y'all want to check out the video, go to my page, myedabgot.com, and it's got that video on there. So this is called For My Babies. I love you so much. I tried to give this life another try. I'm beating myself inside, wishing I could run away and hide. All this pain I try to sustain in front of you. I never wanted you to see this part of me. I wish you could see this heart in me and know that you're the art in me that keeps it beating. You keep this monitor beeping. When I flatline, I keep having to climb back. I'm seeing all black, but I'm reaching for you. I'm hoping you don't have to look down and see me too. Slowly dying inside, I wish you never knew how weak your mama was. Cause I try to put it aside and put up a strong exterior to show you I'm superior and that I can defeat every monster you meet. But the monster in me is the only monster you see. I hope your mustard seed grows and shows you I chose life. Because the knife in my heart is just a plug to restart every bad decision I ever made and the ones I never gave time to. Because if I never hit pause, then I'd never have you, my babies. You drive me crazy, but I had to have you to save me. The best gift that God gave me, he knew what I needed when I begged and I pleaded for him to give me something to live for. I came out of this war more broke than I ever was before, trying to battle everybody just to settle a score. My knees are weak, my head is heavy, I can't do this no more. I'm trying to knock on heaven's door, but you was waiting for me. Zeno Captain, Zala D, you been waiting for me. I'm such a fool with two jewels. I know I follow no rules, but God, if you can stay patient, keep waiting on me to fall in line, I can be your greatest design. The biggest rise after the decline. Let not my mistakes define me, because you created me divinely. Let me shine. So I can be the light in the dark, Noah's ark to keep my kids from the flood. Blood's thicker than water, but there's no greater shield ever than love. I want to give them a kiss and a hug. Mama's just sick with a mental bug. Let them know, no matter what happens, they my strongest drug. I love you. I love my babies, I do. If I died tomorrow, burn me with my tattoos and give them a piece of gold they can hold on to. Be better than your mama because she could never do better than you. Let your kids see you fly so they can look at you like a guy. Let them know if you can't be there, they can always trust God. Don't spin the circle because this pain is universal and I see you hurting, but don't carry my burden. Let it go. Be the best you that God knows. I hope that God knows I've gone as far as I could go. Nobody owes me a thing because I'm mighty to be. And I only get one chance to sting. And I do it for my babies. Poem.
Woo, yes. Show your love for Maya the bee, folks. Killer bees on the swarm. Show your love, folks. Show that love for Maya the bee. Okay. I'm going to go back to the comments real quick because I haven't been really reading them. So let's see. Lady Shay 4323 said Ngoma with the heart and a thumbs up. And she says, because they thought we had no purchase with 2 fire emojis. She also said purpose, woo, click, click, and 3 hearts. And she said, Georgie Porgy, I heard you recite that poem before. I enjoy it every time. Oh, thank you. And she said, let's go. So those are the comments so far. Thank you, Lady Shay, and all those who are tuned in to another one. DJ Khaled, Mz.KIR's online Pajama Jimmy Jam. Okay, because we breezy, still breezy, still breezy, still breezy. Okay, let's see. Shout out to Poessence Spoken Word. Thanks, Poessence. She is now being breezy with her family. Thanks for coming through like the woo, Poessence. Okay, obeyed your thirst, and I'm obeying mine. Got my water bottle right here. Okay. Let's see. Ngoma, can you do another piece?
What's happening?
I had to mute it.
Oh. What time is it?
9:20. Ngoma.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
I can hear you.
This is called hip hop from the bebop generation. Some say I'm rhetorical, not metaphorical. I wonder who the hell they be writing for. I write poems to knock down the doors to your mind, dropping science to free your behind. I come from a legacy of serious word slingers, jellies, griots, and freedom singers. So say what you will, seek you shall find. Like it or not, there's always truth to my rhyme. Some poets write, never read the book. They think their poetry's dope, cause it's got a fat hook. Plenty of words, but nothing to say. When you hear them, you don't know what they said anyway. My words sound as power is coming your way. Some say my tongue's like a double-edged sword, slices the truth, serving it up by the score. Bringing the ruckus, slinging words in your face, evoking mad images that you can't erase. I don't write about bullshit, I tell you the news. I organize the salt of your blues. Strip it naked so you can see I'm the poor man's guide to reality. I write poems for those who don't read, growing flowers of evolution, I plant the seed. I like my poetry like my food, raw and live. You say I eat like a rabbit, and I'm talking jive. I say you're constipated, full of shit. When your prostate goes cancerous, I'll still be humping it. I make love by cycles of the moon. That's like a Duracell, don't come too soon. Some say I'm a genius, some say I'm insane. The CIA is trying to put a tap on my brain. Some say I'm an outlaw because of the skin I'm in. Young girls sweat me, they want a shot of my melanin. But I only give them a wink and a grin. My body's a temple, and God is within. Hip-hop from the bebop generation. Hip-hop from the bebop generation. Go on.
All right, snap your fingers. Yes, show your love once again for Ngoma Hill. Show your love, show your love, show your love. Okay. I guess we can do shout outs now because it is nearing the end of the part one of Mz.KIR's online open mic pajama jammy jam. So we're going to start with you, Maya. Do you have any shout outs that you would like to give and any other things you got going on?
Yeah. Shout out to my folks for watching the kids for me tonight. Thank you. For peace. Shout out to Dallas Poetry Commission, my other fam, my poetry fam, poetry community, Dallas Poetry Community. Yeah. Shout out to
See,
everybody
I'm on live. You started playing with my joke.
Oh, shout out to whoever she hollering at.
I thought I
everybody
my son.
who's showing up to my
That's
mental
with my
health
mental.
on the 30th. I got a mental health awareness event on the 30th that I'm hosting. Open mic. So if you're in the DFW area, come check it out. The mic is open. Poetry, singing, comedy. Yeah, it's gonna be dope. Again, I'm not a professional, but I've been doing some professional things, y'all, and I'm kind of proud.
Hey,
I'm
Maya.
a humble person, but I'm cheesing, yo. So I've been going around. I got new business cards. I got 3 new shirts. I got 2 new shirts out, so that makes 3 that I got total, and I got some more coming. That merchandise is again on my new website, YEAHHHH.com. Yeah.
Hey.
My YouTube too. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, YEAHHHH13. Yeah. And I got my other socials. Thank y'all. Appreciate
Right, show that love for Maya to be. Show your love, show your love. Okay, Omawale, do you have any shout outs that you would like to give?
Yeah. You know, I just want to shout out all the creatives, all the poets, all the musicians, all the people who are taking the scraps of life. I listened to the sister talking about trauma as a child, and I'm thinking, you know what? First of all, justice will be served. Number two, you're gonna get your crown, queen. You know, you're gonna get your crown because I just appreciate the art, and I just appreciate being here, and I just want to shout out all the poets on this panel, and all the poets that can't name them all, but who keep me inspired and encourage me to keep going and keep writing, and I just feel privileged to be part of this creative community. Artists, singers, dancers, love makers, musicians, intellectuals. You know, it's what we do. It's our heritage. And so just shout out to the creative community. But one last thing that I just learned, and I should have known it, but it's kind of like the puzzle pieces coming together. You know how that is? When there was a Great Depression, y'all, in the 1930s, when the majority of the how can I say it, the majority culture in the United States, they were selling their children, standing in long lines in soup kitchens. Do y'all know what was going on in Harlem? Of course, y'all know what was going on in Harlem. It's the Harlem Renaissance, exact same period. Everything we do today is a representation of the magic that we created in the 1920s and 30s. Some of our people and our artists and our intellectuals had to leave, go to France and Germany to be treated and respected for their art. And they brought it back, you know, and they came, some stayed, some came back, but I'm just privileged to be part of that number of creatives. And we took some of the worst times in this country, and we've always breathed life and created wonderful things from it. And I'm just really happy to be happy to be standing on their shoulders, happy to be part of that number. So shout out to all the creatives.
Okay. Poetic Healing, do you have any shout outs you like to give?
Yes, I could give a few. I would just like to shout out every poet on the live tonight that did their big one. I appreciate everyone's insight, and I appreciate everybody's originality and authenticity. I would just like to say, you can follow me on Facebook as Marauder Bradford, on Instagram as I Am Poetic Healing or Official Marauder Bradford. And I just had a YouTube page put up. I Am Poetic Healing with all my poetry performances, and on TikTok at Marauder Lachey. And I just want to say thank you for an incredible night, Miss Kira, and I am looking to be back soon.
Yes.
Peace, love, and hair grease.
Yes. Marada's going to be back as a featured guest on Live with Miss Kier on June 12th? So show your love,
June
folks.
12th.
Show your love. Okay. Thank you, Marada. Let's see.
Yes, ma'am.
Ngoma, do you have any shout outs you would like to give?
Yeah, I'd like to shout out everybody up here in Harlem. And I'd like to shout out everybody that's in struggles all over the world. For this GI that's in Iraq, foolishly, I shout out to them. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'd like to give a shout out to everybody on the panel. Shout out to Maya W. Killer Bees on the Swarm. Shout out to Omawale Rising. Okay. Omawale doing his thing. Y'all don't know. He just starting. Okay. But he did his thing like he a poetic vet. I'm trying to tell y'all. Shout out to Ngoma Hill. And also shout out to Poetic Healing. Thank you so much for being breezy on part 1. We're about to be breezy on part 2. Okay. So with that being said, everybody say bye to Maya and Omawale and Ngoma, because our next group, part 2, is about to come up. We about to blow up. Show your love, folks. Show your love. And say bye to everyone. All right. Now I'm going to bring up Curvilicious and North Philly's Finest and Spitfire, the Poet. Hey. All right, folks. We on part 2. Okay. We are on part 2. Part 1 was fire. Mz.KIR's online. Open mic Pajama Jam. Okay. Bonnets, baby. Bonnets. Okay. Bonnets and edges. Edges intact. Okay. We breezy. Breezy like a Sunday morning on a Saturday night. Okay. Welcome. We got part 2. Okay. Part 2 is Curvilicious. Show your love. North Philly's Finest and Spitfire, the Poet, Mistress of Mayhem. Okay.
Ooh. Y'all got me over here in a moo today. I don't even wear moo-moos. I ain't had no more pajama pants clean, so I had to resort to putting on a moo-moo. I don't even like it. Look, I don't even look. I'm over here like a kid. Like, I don't even like this. Like, can we just take it off? Can I just take it off?
All right. Show your love, folks. Waiting for Treasure. And even while we wait for Treasure, and I don't know why I'm echoing. Yeah. Okay. Going to introduce part 2. Curvilicious. Tell the folks out there who you are in my Mufasa voice from The Lion King. Curvilicious. Remember who you are. remember.
Hey y'all, I'm Coverlicious the Poet, originally from Jamaica. I live in Philly. I've been doing poetry for a while now, and I'm just blessed to be a part of the open mic tonight. Thank you for the opportunity. I believe in self-love, healing, and just a voice for the unspoken.
All right now. Yes. Okay. Next up, show your love. Let's see. Show your love for Spitfire, the poet. Okay. Spitfire, remember who you are. In my
Hey,
Mufasa voice. I
what
am
it do, y'all? What it do? What it do? I am Spitfire, the poet, aka the Mistress of Mayhem, aka Lady Crucible, and all my other 30,000 personalities. You can find me some everywhere under Spitfire, the poet. Shout out to all my peeps, poet. Shout out to my grandbabies, and without all of them, and shout out to this panel. You know what I'm saying, for always being breezy.
yes. Breeziness. Okay. North Philly. Tell the folks who you are. In my Mufasa voice from the Lion King. North Philly, remember who you are. Remember.
Every time I hear that, I be thinking about James Earl Jones.
Right.
Like, this is Major Tom to ground control. I'm stepping in the dark. Nah, I'm tripping. Yeah, I mean, shouts out to David Bowie for that, John. Um, North Philly Finest, of course, y'all know me. If y'all don't know me by now, you'll never know me. Um, poet, of course, spoken word artist, straight out of the heart of North Philly, all the way up to other points, other regions that y'all should know about if you're from where I'm at. And up and coming actor again. A shout out to Miss Tiana Brown for giving me the opportunity to flex my Oscar chops. But I probably won't win an Oscar, so I better stop. um, co-host, of course, live with Mz.KIR. Y'all know me from there. And shouts out to all the poets that came on the first and on the second. And the second, we know we're going to wreck them. That's how we do.
That's right. Right. Okay. Deja Vu, where you at, man? Where you at?
Like Moni in the middle, where you at? In the middle. Moni in the middle, where you at? In the middle. No, Mo with Eddie Moni in the middle.
All right, round one.
Fight.
Real quick. This open mic is brought to you by Cosmopolitan. 24%
Hey, yo. Cosmopolitan.
It's the fact that I done had this bottle, y'all, for about 2-3 weeks now, and I'm scared to open it because the bottle was so little, and they said 24% alcohol. I'm a little scared. I'm a little scared. That's a lot in this little bitty old bottle, y'all. That is just a lot in this little bitty old bottle. I'm a little scared. I think I'm gonna just stick to the buzz ball. I'm gonna stick to the buzz ball. I'm scared. I'm scared to open that one. I'm scared.
Oh man, that was too much.
Breezy in our pajamas. Okay. Breezy like Sunday
The
morning.
Gotta be breezy like Sunday morning.
I got
Hey,
my
I'm
word.
loving. Hey, I'm loving the bonnet. West Philly. I'm gonna need you to go find a bonnet. So, I mean, I see nowadays men wear bonnets too. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? Next time, I need you to come on in here. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gotta know nothing. Ain't nothing. They ain't gotta know ain't nothing up under the bonnet. Just put you one on. You know what I'm saying? We start a whole new trend around here.
Yo.
I've been trying to get my uncle to wear one. I got beat up the other day. I got beat up. I tried tried it. I tried it. I ain't gonna lie. I tried it. I tried it. And yeah, I got beat up. I got beat up.
Oh
I would
shit!
never. I would never ever do that again. No, I will not.
I know it.
Whew. Alrighty. Purplicious. You are up, ma'am. Show your love, folks. Clap it, snap it, share this. Clap it, snap it, share this. In that order. Clap it, snap it, hit that share button because we breezy. And show your love for a Curvalicious round one.
Thank you. All right, this piece is called Stranger to Love. I'm not a stranger to love. You see, I just refuse to settle for temporary. I'd rather invest in my own heart than it constantly be hurt, abused, used, broken into a million pieces. You see, I know my worth. I played a naive, shy girl, the one that let stuff go because I thought it would get better. But see, it never does. A finesser only gets clever. They learn that you're predictable and they continue to play the same game just at a different angle. Well, I refuse to be a puppet. You can't keep pulling my strings like Geppetto and think that you can control me because you can't. You see, Geppetto even had his own mind. He told himself that he was a real boy and he was determined to prove the world that he was, and so he did. So don't think for 1 second that you can keep trying to play me as a fool. See, I've been there and done that. I've overcome the highs and the lows of being a first-class fool to a man that's going to manipulate me, a narcissist, a lying man that brings nothing to the table. And if you think sex is your lethal weapon, wrong woman. Because sex is just a moment. I don't look for it. I don't enjoy it. Especially, I don't enjoy sex from a man that's got nothing to offer me. Sex is like punishment for a man that comes with nothing. So if you want me, if you really want me, show me that you want me. Be consistent, be loyal, be loving, be caring, and cherish what you have because simplicity, it doesn't come easy. And if you find a woman that doesn't require what you can materialistically buy her, appreciate her worth, appreciate her, recognize her for you being a man and not for what you offer. Poem.
All right. Show your love. Show your love in the comments. Snap it up. Show your love for Curvalicious. Okay, breezy. We breezy. Okay, breezy with our bonnets and pajamas. Hey. All right. Next up. Oh, well, he's not here. So, next up, show your love, folks, for Spitfire, the poet, mistress of mayhem. Show your love, drum it up, snap it up, clap it up, hit that share button, hit that share button.
All right, y'all. So this first piece is titled "Blues from Hell Below." I was given a challenge to write to 3 different songs, so here goes. Let's see if y'all can catch the songs. In the beginning was the Word, and words held weight. Word was bond, and now it's just word on the street is prophets rocking hoodies while angels pack heat. Seen denim on demons with halos tatted on sleeves. Niggas praying on the come up, they prayed on the come up but worshiping the bread. Snakes in a circle moving with no legs. Heard Judas got paid, now loyalty's dead. 30 pieces of silver, still got a price on your head. Pushing pulsations penetrating veins, pulse and panic. Inner city blues ain't just music, it's Hill Street blues of sirens singing soprano over broken promises. Chokeholds and overdoses. This prognosis, a diagnosis. Hope becomes heartology in hallways. Windows with no way out. See, I spit gutter gospel from infected ink. Scars produce bars, pressure perfected. This ain't poetry, it's wartry. See, language loaded, semi-automatic semantics, syllables slapping harder than systemic habits. I was told it's the way of the world. That path paved in prey where the predators prey. Kids clutching crumbs of a crumbling curriculum. Success wears a suit down, sewn too tight, strangling the minimum. See, the world stops spinning and starts spiraling down a drain scorn. Pain got a payroll and suffering's hiring. But I've seen souls sold cheap. Shot from the clearance rack of reality. Sanity tax, humanity crack, just a casual casualty. The world is ghetto. It ain't just bricks and boarded up windows. It's CEOs with cocaine smiles and blood money crescendos. Polished predatory etiquette. smiling while privatizing pain, bodies rising and the markets boom when coffins do. And what the hell does that say about you? See, they politicize words, reform, relief, but it's just cage curtains dressed up obscurity. Crafting metaphoric visions, death dressed in enunciation, and lines is a lifeline with twisted tightrope abrasions. But faith fell on facts, truth traffic, trust trap, while justice just got sold. And if there is a hell below, I've been living in the lobby waiting where the lost souls go. An elevator stuck between surviving and damnation. Floor buttons burnt out, no upward translations. See, my tongue turned torture, talk toxic, but see, blood built blocks, bred broken barbaric bargains. And this system, sadistic, statistically sinister, feeding off the poor turned prisoner, spitting doom scroll scriptures, thumbing through tragedy and agony, algorithmically amplified into apathy. Clickbait coffins, headlines hemorrhaging horror, binge watch pain as primetime trauma. But forget giving pretty verses. See, I'm spitting ugly truth unzipped, cracked rib reality. See, this bar heavy, chains on a captive conscience, punchlines protesting, and my stanzas became consequences. So when I speak on inner city blues, I mean bruised buildings breathing and dreams dead on arrival news. When I say the way of the world, just write the rules while the sheep stay silent. When the world is ghetto, even heaven got a hierarchy, and the angels on payroll. But hell below, I'm knee deep in. But still too numb to know this ain't a poem, it's just pressure points. So press it, just press it, and watch the whole system scream, then bleed, spit.
Yes, show your love for Spitfire the poet, Mistress of Mayhem. We in the building. All right, next up, show your love for North Philly's finest.
Yo, and this one I just gave it some thought. So y'all follow this joint, and see where I'm going. While walking home, just minding my own, I had no time to worry about tomorrow because tomorrow ain't even got there yet. I wasn't going to sweat no techniques. I wasn't even going to sweat any word I speak because they haven't been spoken yet. And still just walking home and still minding my own, just chilling on the set, as they usually say. I observed somebody right behind me, trailing me on his phone, maybe whispering things that would pertain to my own demise. But a word to the wise, I wasn't aware because, mind you, I was just minding my own business in a place where I did belong, but he didn't think so. I tried to walk slower to see if he really was behind me, and he actually was. He wasn't a friend, and I don't know if he was a foe, but from his footsteps, I can tell that he didn't know that this is the place where I did belong. I tried to stay strong and try to maintain my own poise, but I kept hearing the footstep noise increase. I kept hearing him on his phone trying to say words that would cause my certain demise. A word to the wise. This is a place where I did belong. This is a place where Emmett Till once found himself just by a mere whistle. This is a place where you've seen strange fruit hang from southern trees, being carried by a southern breeze and nothing as southern ease. This is a place where we found ourselves 400 years of peril and tumults and more pain and shame. Nothing to gain as more footsteps kept walking behind me, seeing that they could find me in a place I didn't want to be, but they thought I didn't belong, but I did. As he got closer, I turned around quickly, and the only thing I felt was a hot fire shooting through my body. Not electrifying, not death defying, it was death inviting. And I'm still biting my teeth, holding on to my soda, Skittles in pocket, hoodie on to keep from the cold. But he didn't think I belonged there. And I did. I'm just a kid. How can I tell this to my mom as my life continually slips away? Never to see another sunlight or sun rays shine upon my face. But again, this is a place where I did belong. This is a place where I thought I could stand strong and be accepted for who I was, but never will be. And I begin to see life slip away from me, slowly, gone. For Trayvon Martin.
Show your love, folks, for North Philly. That was deep, North Philly. Show your love. Snap it up, snap it, clap it.
Thank you.
Oh, the breeziness. Oh, the breeziness. Yes. Maya the Bee gave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fire emojis. And excuse me, Rosalia said, yes, Spitfire. Sheesh. Yes. Show your love, folks. Show your love. We breezy. Okay. Click that share button because people need to see this breeziness. Okay. They need to tune into this breeziness. Okay. Poesis, I got my water obeying my thirst girl right here. Poland Springs. What it means to be from Maine. Vanna White. Show your love, folks, for our wonderful poets tonight in my Bernie Mac voice. Maya the Bee says, speak poet, and Jasmine Coney said, hey, it's breezy tonight.
Oh, that's
Yes,
me.
it
Y'all.
is.
That's me. That's me.
Oh. Okay.
And don't forget, this open mic is brought to you by the Cosmopolitan Can that's gonna probably knock a person out in 24 minutes with 24% alcohol. I'm just saying, like, Lord Jesus.
The
And
Cosmopolitan.
bonnet. With edges intact.
Hey.
Okay.
I know Miranda sitting up there like, what in the world is this lady doing up here? Like, what is she doing?
She know we being breezy. Okay. I'm gonna forfeit my turn this go round, and we're gonna go back to Curvilicious. Hey, show some love, Curvilicious.
Damn. Sometimes I wish Steve did never bite that apple, let alone because it's Adam to eat from the forbidden fruit. Because for some odd reason, Adam held on to that grudge with a vengeance. And that ugly, bitter taste has been held for centuries. Because a lot of men have no respect for women. And it's funny how Adam takes the weight of the compliment, but tell me, was it hunger or curiosity? Punished the sin, because somehow the story twisted. And Eve's name became the echo of blame. Wow, his silence wore the crown of innocence while Eve carried the generations of judgment in her heart. It said she was tempted, but never asked who taught her to sin. I better just tells me that Adam convinced Eve that she covered up his secret so that his reputation wouldn't get torn. Because the way men carry on in this world this day is very alarming, disrespectful, outrageous. So I wish I can go back in time and apologize because had Adam never ate that apple, then this vicious cycle of men treating women like dirt would not exist. Poem.
Show your love for Curvilicious. Snap it up, folks. Snap it in. Snap it up. Let's see. Poetic healing. You want to do a poem?
I am poetic healing, transforming pain, poetry, healing one verse at a time. So, title of this poem is called I am who God says I am. I am a beautiful black queen with $1 million dreams. The hood is where I'm from, which doesn't determine my value. You see, that part of me is up to me. I only answer to the highest power. That's divine that lives through me. Not a Negro, a nigga, or a neglect can define me because I walk with a purpose. Pause, you see the definition of a beautiful black queen? Just look at me. clothing dignity. Copper bronze skin that shines like a brand new penny, on strong like a shot of Henny with no chaser, and a quiet taste. There's no need to blend. Straight from the point, that's how I aim to shoot. See, my ancestors was picking cotton in order to live and not to be in pursuit. Chained to the poles, the fences, or whatever, with shackles piercing our skin, bleeding through to the bone, the lashes and the whips that were put on our backs, or just pushing out a baby for the white man laying on our backs, or even raped by the black men. We as women can move forward with no turning back, black man. Walking in victory with my head up, undefeated, listening to the field boy singing Negro hymns while all alone being discouraged of being a black man, all because of the colors of his skin, represents the same sin that the master wanted us to die in. I am a daughter of a king. Royalty run through my veins. Love conquers all pain. The hurt within rise above it all. Beautiful black queen, I am queendom. I'll straighten your crown. I am the daughter of a king. Staying strong, head up, chest out. Poem.
Okay. Poetic healing in the building. Show some love. Show some love. Okay. She was on part 1 and she's joining us for part 2. Show some love. Show some love. Okay.
That was deep. That was deep.
It was.
I like how you. Ooh, yeah, you kind of took me back to my roots for a minute. Yeah, especially we us hood poets. You know, we got to get that hood out. You know what I'm saying? We got to let it shine brightly.
Right.
I ain't gonna lie, everything I do is I don't been through some things, so everything I speak is real life, you know. If I ain't been through it, I can't share it. So anything I speak, it's a testimony to the testament of where God have brought me from, regardless of what I say.
I'm gonna have to do my Tupac dance for that. Okay. I gotta do my Dipset anthem dance for that by Joel Santana. Show your love, folks. Show your love. Okay. Curvilicious. Wait a minute. Hold on. Okay, Spitfire. You're up next. Show your love once again, folks, for Spitfire Poet. My dog. That's my dog, folks. That's my dog right there. Okay. Show your love.
All right, so this piece, I like playing with words, and I also like creating words. So this one is titled Soul Elevated, the Sound of Heaven. They asked me what love looked like. And I said, it sounds like a door unlocking underwater, drowning, finally learning to breathe, as if the sky took its halo off, just to lie beside me in human clothes. I call it heaven sooning, a sacred ache between almost and arrival. Paradise pressed its lips against the womb of loneliness, then called it becoming. You ever touch somebody and feel your past loosen its grip? Trauma being evicted because your name finally sounds safe inside someone else's mouth. This ain't romance, because romance still asks permission from fear. The spirit worked with sweaty palms, and it's God slipping love letters through cracks in my ribs. You said, heaven must be like this. It must be like this. And I believed you, because every time you held me, my skeleton stopped rattling. And when you kissed me, my grief forgot its own address. This is just an afterlife with a post, and that may sound dangerous, loving somebody like religion. So tell me why your name fits perfectly inside my silence. And my storm starts bowing when you enter the room. And my heart open like church on Sunday. See, I used to think heaven was above me, some gated community for good souls and obedient sufferings. Then you arrived with galaxies hidden in your lap, with mercy tucked under your tongue and eyes so forgiving. But I started confessing things I couldn't say out loud. Honesty became holy. Now I'm somewhere between desire and deliverance. You touch me and my nerves start singing Negro spirituals. And my body turned resurrection. This that double devotion. How worship and won't wear the same white clothes. Feeling like heaven at once. Meaning immediately, all together, after broke every working version of myself. Finally sat at the same table without arguing. You ever been loved so deeply that your anger starts speaking softly? Nightmares turn into angels and loneliness turn to laughter? See, before you, my heart was boarded up blues club. Smoke stains, broken notes, memories drunk off abandonment. Then you walked in, teaching my pain to dance. Heart beating with bass, my breath got testimony, and these scars became subtitles stating, guess who survived? And if this ain't heaven, then heaven stole the blueprint of us. Because what is paradise if it can't be seen? A beautiful scene so serene. What is healing if two wounded people refusing to accept the brokenness? I'm not perfect. I'm perfecting. See, there's the difference. That's why I'm soul-elevated, half soul, half ascension, got gravity quoting scriptures. But I don't want roses or forever promises wrapped in pretty lies. I want trembling vulnerability, that ugly cry healing, the kind of love that breaks curses. A love so real that it makes death reconsider. So if heaven is somewhere listening, tell it don't wait up. Because when my name been said as if it need or deserves to be forgiven, when you hold my chaos without trying to edit it, when your heartbeat reaches for mine, and two lost drums finding rhythm in the dark, as the clouds close their gates quieter, as if paradise understands that this must be heaven. Because I never felt like this. Point.
Show your love once again, folks. Spitfire the poet. Okay. Show some love.
Loved it.
Yeah, snap it up, snap it up. All right, so I'm gonna do a Mary J. Blige poem. All right. This I love Mary J. That's my sister from another mother. I went to her concert last year when she was in Newark. Okay, and I was two-stepping, because Mary, that's the girl. Mary, that's the girl. So anyway, this is her poem, Forever No More. Drum roll, please. No more invincible, speechless, deaf, and blind child with neglected pleasures being addicted to denial, floating through time, gravitating towards a warm arm with an appetite for the emptiness that promises no harm. No more uncontrollable eruptions of emotional depression, a primal SOS from the barren prison of selfless expression that only the guilty with innocent souls know, buried in the social scar tissue of a defective ego. No more restless sifting through bodies seeking self, settling through competitive combat for what's left on the shelf. A mad melee of supply and demand driven by a gullible pride that leads to a sedating the you that suffocates inside. No more forever, no more, because I've unshut my eyes and the difference between God's word and man's will was realized. Seeing opposed and parallel lives, some liquid and others frozen, led me to never seek from man what God has chosen. Then the negative whispering subsided and panicking ceased. The undercurrent suppression of pent-up terror was released as the mystery of the unknown manifested pristine clear. A positive message of truth entered my ear. Now across my face is a brand new smile with a newly revealed meaning of a destined child. A message of hope is being released from my heart, and I am overwhelmed with dedication to do my part. All I ever wanted was to be what I once was, unbounded. Somehow it got all twisted and before long sounded as though life was a continued connive, thrive, choking out the simple joy of just being alive. Now I'm filled with the love song and a song I sing of yesterday today, tomorrow, and beyond. My new prayer is thank you, God, for setting me free. And thank you, God, for giving me back me. And that was Forever No More from my sister from another mother in my head, Mary J. Blige, because she the real MVP. Now, next up, Show Your Love. Once again, North Philly's finest.
Yo,
Step it up.
once again, another drawing straight off the top of the head. And this is probably going to be shorter, probably or no longer than Naughty Dreads. But anyway, here you go. Where will you be when the tables turn? Where will you be when the world finally learns the meaning of the term burn, baby, burn, as we see DI go down in infamy? Where will you be where the tables turn? Where will you be when blacks finally learn that we are not entitled, but we have to earn this title? Because it's suicidal tendencies that seem to creep up on us constantly, and we always walk out the door with targets on our backs, always outnumbered, always outgunned. It doesn't mean that we have the privilege to be black. We have to earn this title, or so they told us. Because where will you be when they scold us? Where will you be when they try to hang us again? Where will you be when they try to unfriend us or try to unfollow us or try to swallow us whole and steal our soul? Where will you be when the tables turn? Where will you be when we learn that we have not overcome, but we are overdone? Where will you be once we learn that we cannot run out our own past, but we try to live fast and try to live furious, but we still not curious about where we're going? Because we don't still know where we're going to, but we try to stand true, even though around us a lot of falsehoods try to surround us and try to keep us down. But we still give them ounce for ounce and a pound for pound. Because where will you be when the tables turn? Where will you be when you learn that you come from a lineage of kings and queens, princesses and princes, ever since the days of Hatshepsut and all the kings of Africa and all the queens that ruled beside? These facts that cannot be hidden or never will be trying to hide as they try to divide our own knowledge. It's trying to cause collateral damage, but they still can't manage when the tables turn. When the tables turn, we will learn that we are a prestigious people, and everybody around us is created equal, except for those who try to keep us downtrodden. But they have forgotten where they came from. See, I know where I'm going, and the river keeps flowing like the Nile. I look to the sun and I continue to smile as I walk right into it and not be burned. Because what side will you be on when the tables turn? When the tables turn, when the tables turn, when the tables turn. Poem.
All right, North Philly. Show some love out there, folks, for North Philly's finest.
Thank
Okay? Show that love. Snap it up.
Thank you.
Snap it up. Hit that share button, okay? Share this because we are breezy, all right? Breezy in our pajamas, in our bonnets, in our pajamas. Okay, we're breezy. We're breezy on this Saturday night. All right, Curvilicious, back up to the stage. Show your love. Drum roll for Curvilicious.
Lord, I often ask you why you gave me this curse and this blessing of being such a natural giver. And for some reason, I always fall in love with takers. And sometimes they all have in common is no limits, no consequences when it comes to taking. They keep pulling at you like your spirit is a well that could never run dry. They take everything but your soul. And if they could take that too, trust me, they run off with the sunset. But Lord, what they don't understand is my giving was never weakness. It was an inheritance passed down from women who made something out of nothing, who stretched love like Sunday dinner, feeding everybody, even when their own plates were empty. You see, I come from hands that were built with strength, hearts that forgave too quick, backs that bent but never broke, loud enough for the world to hear it. So yeah, I'm a giver. I give like it's second nature, like breathing through pain, like loving through absence. But I'm learning now that even rivers have boundaries. And I can't keep pouring into people who only show up thirsty and leave me in droughts. Because being chosen by God shouldn't feel like being drained by people. So, Lord, teach me how to keep my softness without losing myself in the midst of trying to love and care for others. Teach me that I can be a giver and still say no. Because I'm tired of being everything to people who leave me with nothing but lessons. See, I've learned the hard way that giving unconditionally can turn you into somebody that you don't want to be. I became cold hearted. My nose, it brought me pleasure because I was so quick to say yes, but as soon as I needed something, it was a no or I or maybe or a ghost. Yeah, I've learned that me being a natural giver doesn't mean that I have to exert myself of giving unconsciously without someone receiving the benefits of all I have and drain me with nothing. So I've learned to cherish what I have and give sparingly. And I'm not selfish. I just learned that loving me and pouring into me and giving what I need without sacrificing everything that I have to make someone else happy has done me so much great. Poem.
Yes, Curvilicious. Okay, snap it up. Snap it up. Show that love. Show that love. Okay. Show it love. Show that love. Okay, Maya says snaps and baby snaps and some more fire emojis. And she says snaps Philly. And she says spit poet. So show some love. Folks, show some love. All righty. Poetic healing. Do you have another poem you'd like to do?
Yes, ma'am. I got an arsenal.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Okay. She came prepared and ready. Okay. Show
Yes,
some love.
ma'am.
Snap it
It's
in.
called I Cried, but I Survived.
All right.
I cried, but I survived. All the hurt, pain, and lies. I look to the hills where all my help come from. My God from up above. I cried, but I survived. The beatings, the heartbreak, the domestic violence, the silent tears, the suffering in silence. I cried, but I survived. All the bitterness, hate, and betrayal. Even raising my kids all by myself. I cried, but I survived. Looking at my mother deceased in the casket, my soul being ripped out of my body, asking, why must this be? Even though my heart aching, I smile knowing I have internal peace. I cried, but I survived. Even being born deceased, now I have life more abundantly. Anybody can suffer, and everybody won't survive. But I cried, and I still survived. Poem.
Yes. Yes. And ironically, I got a poem titled I Survived Too. I read it at the last Pajama Jammy Jam. Yes. Great minds think alike. Okay. Yes. Show that love. Show that love. Okay. Spitfire, you're up. Show some love, folks. Show some love. Spitfire.
Oh, you got to be kidding. Okay, there we go. I was finna have a fit. I was finna cry. 2 seconds. Can y'all hear me?
Yes. Yes.
All right. This one is titled Soliloquy Herself Obituary. I had a threesome with who I was, who I became, and the bitch in me that survived this burial. 3 women, 1 bloodstream, and all of us triggered. See, the little girl in me still got skinned knees from begging. And that woman I've become wore stilettos sharp enough to puncture apologies. And the monster, she just sat in the corner smoking my innocence in the backwood. But I'm woman enough to admit that I was messed up. Can admit I became what hurt me, that darkest spot, that darkest part. My femininity became factory damage. Softness repossessed very young. Learned how to apply pressure before I learned to apply makeup. Was born with my crown upside down. And mama said, anger makes women ugly. So my rage turned to contour. and my cheekbones cut with resentment. I don't cry pretty, I sob. Mascara running crime scenes down my face. Body touched by hands that treated love like a hit and run, and my love didn't awake to the sun. Now these I miss yous feel like threats in capital letters with punctuations. Got abandonment issues so bad, mentally, I leave people before they could physically leave me. See, it's pre-grieving, emotional arson, burn bridges just to watch somebody finally choke on the smoke. See, my mouth, this mouth, is lip gloss over loaded guns, leaving tread marks across your tongue, and my pain came with double meaning. Meaning, daddy issues, nah, more like fake father figures fondling your feelings. And every man I've ever loved had to go back and really ask myself, was it really love? Or were you just coddling my feelings? Or they just authored another chapter of distrust? Turned my heart into a brothel. Different emotions, random feelings paid to enter, and just left me feeling emptier. Traumas tucked under my tongue. That's why these sentences taste metallic. The old me wanted affection, begged for attention, and I learned how to flirt like the funeral director, making men comfortable enough to lie still, and then these compliments, they feel counterfeit. And these mirrors in my house giving cross-examination energy. And I don't look at myself. I interrogated myself. How the hell you still breathing with all that dead weight in your chest? See, depression turned my mind into a motel so those dark thoughts can check in at night. And self-hatred, man, that bitch became a permanent residency. Became allergic to vulnerability. My survival instincts answered every time somebody asked if I'm okay. And men made men fall for me because I couldn't fall for myself. That's a bar wrapped in barbed wire. See, I'm used to being objectified. Started talking about myself as a detached body in a morgue report because my skin is worn, my eyes are storming, and my soul went missing under suspicious circumstances. And God kept trying to rebuild me while I kept romanticizing the rubble because chaos looked better on me than peace ever did. And I'm that woman who kissed through clenched teeth. The woman who folds her trauma into lingerie and call it confidence. I was the woman who mistake being desired for being deserving. And I got pretty girl pain hidden under pretty girl poses. My self-worth was so dead, I started sleeping in a bed of dead roses. Heartbreak left fingerprints, now my soul is forensics. Men digging in my wounds, emotional archaeologists turned I love yous into a phrase with multiple motives. Now every mirror throwing shade, and my reflection is explosive. I had to bury who I was and became ferocious. I know what it feels like to hate yourself in high definition, to glamorize my grief, to dress depression in designer, to put hoop earrings on heartbreak and call it healing. See, the old me still writes suicide notes in invisible ink, and the new me reads them out loud like spoken word at a seance. See, I became so cold, even my goosebumps got goosebumps, and every version of me got beef with the next. Little girl in me screaming, please love us. And the woman in me screaming louder, we never need them. But that monster in me, she just laughed with blood on her lipstick. So soliloquy, a woman-shaped war cry. I'm a feminine divine dipped in gasoline, but I'm a self-portrait. Painted with cracked nails, wet lashes, and the ashes of every soft thing that ever tried to survive inside me. Poem.
I like that.
Yes, show love in my Steve Harvey voice. All right, North Philly, you're up next.
All right, let me see. Man, I've been spitting just off the top of the head, even after messing with my grandkids. Ooh, boy.
North Philly giving us the freestyles tonight.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just flipping tones like I own. Let me see. All right, so this joint is just another joint just off the top. You know what I mean? It's about love that could go It just won't stop. See, I told you before I wasn't in the tricking, but the pace is quickening and the words are sickening and make you sick to your stomach even though you don't have to vomit. I come harder and faster than a comic, but I don't mean it in a sexual innuendo. But then again, you see me looking out the window, seeing if you coming up my driveway. Hopefully, you will stay for a while and not just stay for a second, because I'm at your beck and call every time you try to call me. But you send me these emojis that make no sense. You make my body tense. You make me freeze up. You make me want to see if I want to please up, but the only thing I want to do is slow down. See, we don't have to be too close because we got to get to know each other before we become comatose. See, I don't want to see your eyes closed. I want to see your eyes open, not eyes wide shut. I'm not just interested in your butt, but then again, I want to be more than just friends. See, I don't want this thing to end. I want this thing to become more than just a thing. I want it to become a purpose. Because if we're not in love for a purpose, then we're not in love. We're just together trying to fit like OJ's glove. But I'm not into murder. Don't you heard that these words never swerve, never hit the curve, and never ever start to bank? My fault that I stopped for a second because I had to think if you would think, catch it, but don't have to wreck it. See, you don't have to be a slut just to say what. You don't have to act like you don't know because you do know because I saw you from the back, but I love it from the front. See, I know what I have and I know what you want, but let's see if we can come to terms. I don't want to have to burn my bridges. I don't have to feel the edges unless there's anything to feel. You are the one that's supposed to take my heart, not steal. You are the one that's supposed to give me zeal. You are the one supposed to uplift. You are the one that gave me the gift of gab in order to give you what's inside that's already yours to hold, not steal. Baby, we can seal the deal with more than just a kiss. Don't want to dismiss you with the quickness, but you know how I handle my business. If we're going to be true about this, let's be true. But if not, then I'll still be looking out the window while you out there walking away. Poem.
Okay, North Philly. Show some love, folks. Show some love for North Philly.
Thank you.
Okay. North Philly been giving us freestyles tonight. Okay. Show
Yeah,
some love.
this is
Show
what I
some
do.
love.
This is what I do.
All right. This one, this is a newer one I wrote a few months back. And this is called The Poetic Sisterhood. This is an ode to Maya the Bee, Spitfire, Shy Moonlight, Butterfly, and Genevieve Powell. So drum roll, please, for The Poetic Sisterhood. I mean, me, Mz.KIR. And it goes like this. In a world that spins on noise and rush, there rise 6 women, voices lush, poets divine with fire in their pen, soul scribes known as goddess and friend. Mz.KIR, the heart fierce and wise. Her words crack thunder, splits the skies. She walks with rhythm, speaks with grace, a velvet storm with a sacred face. Maya the Bee, buzzing with truth loud, bold and proud, never lost in the crowd. She stings with facts and heals with flow, a queen of vibe, of radiant glow. Spitfire, the poet, mistress of mayhem, raw and deep. Her verses crawl where shadows sleep. Chaos dances in her ink stained hands. She bends the rules and reclaims the lands. Butterfly, soft flutter with a dagger tongue, transforming pain in songs unsung. She floats on hope wings dipped in gold, tales of resilience, quietly bold. Shy moonlight with a hush so rare. She writes in moonbeams thread through air, each stanza a kiss on midnight's brow. She speaks to stars, we don't ask how. Genevieve, a name like jazz, cool and fine. Her truth walks slow like aged wine, rooted, unbothered in her sacred space. Her poems bloom in their own pace. Together they shine like galleries spun, each one a planet, a rising sun. They hold the mic like staff and flame, rewriting history in their name. This ain't just poetry, it's prophecy, a sisterhood edged in legacy. When these women speak, the word leans near to feel, to weep, to rise, to hear. And that was the Poetic Sisterhood, an original by me, Mz.KIR, keeping it real, KIR, keeping it real, poetic lyricist, that be me. And let's see, next up, Show Your Love, once again, for Curvalicious.
She left.
Oh no. Curvalicious. You may bye
Where's
bye.
she?
Okay.
Where's she gone?
All right. Well, this is the final round anyway. Back up. Show your love for poetic healing round 3. Fight. Final round.
Not here.
On me one.
Miranda, we can't hear you. You on mute.
Uh-uh.
Okay,
You on mute.
I'm off mute now. I'm off mute now.
Okay, there you go.
My bad. I'm mama. I'm mama on good days and on bad. I'm mama even if I'm feeling sad. I'm mama even if my head hurt. I'm mama when the sun shines. I'm mama when it rains with tears are running down my face with pain in my eyes. I'm mama when my kids need a place to stay. I'm mama when the groceries are low and don't let them need shoes or clothes or I don't have a dime to go to the store. I'm mama, which my name is often misunderstood because I'm a lawyer, a doctor, a dentist, a teacher, a chef, and a coach. I'm a protector, a provider, and a damn good mama. See what is rest to me? Slim to none. Up all night with sick babies, I can't even catch a break. I'm mama when I don't know the answer. I thank my Father God for his helping hands because he never leave us without. He always have a plan that never leaves us out or leaves us with doubt. That's why I'm proud to be mama, because can't a soul do it like I can. I'm mama style. I'm mama even when I'm nappy headed. I don't feel good. Who cares? I'm mama looking in the face of danger every day. I have robbed, I've stolen, I took beatings. I even been misjudged for my kids' sake. Again, I'm mama. Through the rain, the pain, the blood, sweat, and the tears. This mama will do it all over again. I'm mama. Boom.
I know that's right. Show
All
that
right
love.
now. That was live.
Snap it up. That was fire. That was fire.
That was live. That was
Okay.
totally
I didn't do
live.
my
Y'all heard she said
Mz.KIR
she
pins, but I'm gonna drop them pins. Boom. Boom.
I know.
Bam!
5 pins from Mz.KIR.
Y'all
Okay,
heard
the
it.
Source Magazine has 5 mics. Mz.KIR has 5 pins. And I'm dropping them all. Boom. Okay, show that love, show that love. All right, so we have come to an end of another one. DJ Khaled. Let's see. Poetic healing. Do you have any shout outs that you would like to give?
I just like to shout out the poets because y'all are amazing. I mean, spit fire. Look, you spit fire. You worse than a dragon. I mean, just dope.
Thank you.
No feeling finest. You talk your shit. I loved it. I loved it. Miss Kira, hey, I got to come back because hey, you just like the Golden Girls. Thank you for being a friend. I'm gonna have to see you again because hey, this is dope. I love it. I love the personalities of everyone. Again, I love the originality. I love the authenticity. And hey, to all poets, y'all better rock out. And if you don't know, you can find me on Facebook as as Marada Bradford. On Instagram, you can find me at I Am Poetic Healing or Official Marada Bradford. You can subscribe to the YouTube, I Am Poetic Healing, and TikTok, Marada Lachey. Thank y'all for having me tonight.
Show that love. Hey, Pajama Jammy Jam is here. Pajama Jam. Power to the poets. Okay, North Philly, do you have any shout outs you would like to give?
Oh man, of course. Thank you, Miss Kier, for allowing me to be on this journey with you in this joint that we call poetry. Shouts out to all the poets that came and represented. For those who missed, there'll always be a next time. Give a shout out to all my grandkids. I love them dearly. Y'all drove me crazy. But still love y'all. Just shout out to all the poets. On this joint and abroad. Y'all just keep bringing that fire and keep taking everybody higher. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I got to say.
All right. Spitfire. That's my dog right there. Spitfire. You got any shout outs you like to give?
Hey, first off, shout out to the Pajama Jam. You know what I'm saying? We all was breezy tonight. You know what I'm saying? Definitely got to give a shout out to all the poets on this platform. Marada, you have definitely become a new fan favorite. I would definitely be going to follow you. North Philly, you already know what it is, sir. Keep doing your thing. And to all the other poets, Maya to be, somebody is itching for us to do this poetic music duo. So, eventually one day we're going to have to go and get in the lab and get Miss Kier what she wants. So, that being said, y'all can find me on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and Threads. Because that's the only thing I use. I don't know about all this other stuff. I be lost. Y'all can find me over there at Spitfire the Poet. I just be out here spitting that fire, you know what I'm saying? Just doing that. Shout out also to Grill Nation. Shout out to Pens of Power. Shout out to Pyro, people like Blood Brother Mike and that Queen Shay, my lyrical sisters. You know what I'm saying? Tierra Nicole, and you know what I'm saying? The list goes on, but I have y'all here all night with thousands of people. With that being said, definitely shout out to this platform, y'all. If y'all ain't paid attention, go check her out. You know what I'm saying? Go back and check out some of the most previous platforms that she has done. I'm telling y'all, we keep it breezy every weekend, y'all. Every weekend. Keeping it breezy.
Yes. I would like to give a shout out to everybody. I want to shout out Maya the Bees on the Swan. Shout out to Poessence. Shout out to Ngoma Hill. Shout out to Poetic Healing. Thank you for coming through like the woo. Thank you to my co-host, North Philly. Shout out to Rosalia, that's in the chat. Shout out to Rosalia. Shout out Omawali Rising. Okay, because Omawali, man, listen. He be doing them poems like he been dropping pieces for years, and he just came into the poetic game. So shout out to him. Salute, Omawale. Shout out to Curvilicious. Of course, Spitfire, because that's my dog. That's my dog, y'all. That's my dog. And again, shout out to North Philly, and shout out to all of the listeners, and shout out to James Parish last week. Okay, that's my peeps. Me and James Parish, we go back. We went to school together. That's my peeps. Okay, that's my peeps. Third Eye Custom. Okay, you need a t-shirt, a hoodie. Go see James. Okay. Shout out to Jay Silent Night. Shout out to Wakiba. And shout out to my children. Shout out to my firstborn, Forever Tinudo. Shout out to Big Dude K. He about to start football season. Track season is over, so we're gonna be on his Usain Bolt next season. And now he's getting ready for football. All right, go Big Dude, go Big Dude, go. Shout out to my mom. Shout out to Captain. Let me see who else. Shout out to everybody. Everybody watching. Everybody who's going to watch. All right, click that share button. We breezy. Next week on Live with Mz.KIR podcast, another one. DJ Khaled. Our guest will be Deja Vu, who was supposed to be on the open mic tonight, but he'll be our feature next week. And July 18th, 5:30 p.m. sign up. Open mic in the park. Okay, Donaldson Park. Highland Park. All right, 6 o'clock p.m. is the open mic. And 5:30 p.m. is the sign up. This is Tanisha, aka Mz.KIR. Capital K, capital I, capital R. Stands for keeping it real, the poetic lyricist. And this was another one, Mz.KIR's online monthly open mic and Pajama Jammy Jam. Let me do my Tupac dance again. Okay, my Wu-Tang Forever. Sue. And remember, okay, breeziness matters. And edges. Take a look. Edges. They matter. Don't ever let anybody tell you. Ever. The edges don't matter.
Gotta have them.
They matter. Okay, under this bonnet lies edges. Intact.
And for the record, edge control does not grow edges. I'm just letting y'all know that now. Edge control, just lay them down. Okay? All right.
Smooth as a baby's bottom.
I'm talking about it just lay it down, baby, y'all. It don't grow them.
And with that being said, Robin James in the building. Hey, Robin, how you doing, girl? How you doing? In my northern voice. How you doing? How you doing in my Wendy Williams voice? All right, this is Mz.KIR. Okay, signing out. Love, peace. Edges. And
don't forget.
God bless. Good night.
This open mic was brought to you by Edges and Cosmopolitan Liquor 24. Hey, it's gonna get you sick, slick, and breezy. I'm just saying.
Be breezy, folks.
Subscribe to the new commercial.
Hey. Keeping it breezy, y'all. Keeping it